The Foundry. We're not supposed to be allowed in the Foundry.
Security zone. Trespassers will be terminated without warning.
I think I want to put this off until later then, because this is part of the main thing for Gortash. And we just sort of went through the orange stuff, so I want to do more side stuff in between as well. And also just because it seems like people will get pissed pretty easily here. Yeah. Are there other ways inside the place? There are Gondians somewhere in there. Oh, it's not illegal to lockpick it.
Moving ahead.
Oh, don't. I think they'll get mad though. The Steel Watchers will. Oh.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Justice, truth, and a virtuous boot.
Let's just try going in with Boo first. I can change Minsk into a gas, but... Check it out, Boo. We are in the mainframe. Oh god. Is this okay though? Yeah, I'm just doing some early reconnaissance. That is a leg! That is a leg! There's some blood here. Wait. Are you trying to tell me Steel Watchers are people or something? There's this leg here, and then the Steel Watcher here is conveniently missing a leg. Well, we know they're tadpoled up, so it actually wouldn't be all that surprising that there might be some people stuff going on in there. I gain experience. Ah, but Boo can't do anything. Oh. Iron console. Half orc? Okay, I don't know how far we can get in here. But we know there's the vents. This is useful. Useful for everyone though? Can we gaseous form everybody? That might be the safest way inside without getting caught.
Alright, what now?
Noted for future reference, but we'll put off for now. Let's look around the outer perimeter a little bit more. There's gotta be more around here.
You never worked for the rich before. For every bite you take, they get a whole cake.
Of course. Oh, you know what we still haven't found yet? The House of Grief. I was under the impression the House of Grief should be pretty like near someplace here, because that's when we talked about it, right? Near the Basilisk Gate, but we still haven't come across it. Shadowheart's parents and all.
Watch this, watch this. It smells like fermented baby fart with a hint of nutmeg.
Do you ever think we should have had another?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, this one's corked. You want some wine? Get your own clients.
You guys doing some wine selling around here?
What are you looking at? We're allowed breaks. Contract says so.
Yeah, I'm not your boss.
Still here? If you're thirsty, go to a bloody inn.
Is this the shipment of the wine? The shipment of the wine that was getting stuck?
Gortash isn't going to find out about this, is he? I don't fancy the look of those prisoners.
I can't get it.
If
what's
Gortash
past
doesn't want
this.
to pay us fair, then we're well in our rights to look out
Is
for
it possible for us to like knock it off? Will people get mad at this? Curious though, because the way they have it positioned here feels like it might have something good.
These dawn to dusk days.
No. You need to deal at least 10 damage,
End day.
which I can't do with my arrow, I think. I can't even tell how much damage I'm doing. Yeah, this might be a problem. Do I have a spell that could do that? Because I can't do anything melee.
No time to dally.
No. Why don't we just leave it
Never a
alone?
dull moment.
Have you never worked for the rich before?
Oh,
For every bite you take, they get a whole cake.
what's going on here? There's a whole bridge that's... Oh, we're back over here now.
Do you ever think
This is the storehouse that we came across before.
Doesn't matter what we think now.
Yeah, the parents that lost a daughter.
if we'd only made the effort? If we'd only pushed through?
Local park.
No.
Got a local park here.
I think about it too.
Shoo! Well, what's across? We're not allowed to go across. Is there maybe like a lever we can hit from here? To get it down? Doesn't seem like it. Because we're not even allowed to walk on this part. Yeah, it's not... This is the edge.
Couldn't wait to show off the scar to a friend's school.
Okay. There's quite a few things that we've left hanging so far. We're still trying to find Oscar and the Starian. We could go to Cazador whenever. I've just been sort of putting it off for a bit because it feels like a big thing. Oh, look, more people here.
Think I'll just sit back and rest my weary limbs while these angry youngsters sort matters out. Think I'll just...
People getting stopped again.
Oh, we'll get to them soon enough.
I swear, this fist is just trying to provoke me, but I'm not gonna fall for it.
Yeah, they're trying to make you attack first.
I swear.
Even before they got those big metal bruisers, the fists were obnoxious. But now...
Give them a little bit of power and they all go mad.
But if we'd only made the effort.
These common folk need to learn to respect authority. Good thing I'm happy to teach them.
Pantella's in a mood. Don't get in that fist's way when she's in a mood.
Even your fellow fist thinks you're being an asshole. My goodness.
Be vigilant, citizen.
See, the Steel Watchers normally have that metal-tinted voice, right? But that one Steel Watcher down there didn't. I'm not sure if it's a bug or what.
As you were, citizen.
It's all female sounding, but that one... I'll go check again later.
Harbourview Park, generously maintained by the Janeth family since 1482 DR.
Oh, we're slowly wrapping around to places, I think. Yeah, the places are linking. Where's this?
Lodge of the Society of Brilliance.
Oh, Society of Brilliance! Oh! Omeluum! Back in the Underdark, right? At the Myconid place? You're not wanted here. I don't know what you think gives you the right to set up shop in our fine city, but Baldur's Gate doesn't want you here. Go back to the Underdark, or the Absolute, or wherever it is you come from, and stop bringing your Mind Flayer nonsense into our city. Omeluum's here. Peer review. We are pleased to inform you that your thesis on the study of the representation of deep knowns in mid-century drow literature has been approved for publication pending the following changes. Oh, fantastic. Hey! Hey guys! Oh. Have Kelag. I'm trying to see if I can remember these names here. Omeluum had a friend as well. Hi!
Ah, a fellow inhabitor of the Underdark. You find yourself in the cradle of knowledge relating to our subterranean home, the Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you?
Oh. I don't know if I want to give that away. Lizelle happens to be right here too. Oh god. I met two of your researchers in the Underdark, Blurg and Omeluum.
A wonderful research partnership. I'm sure you'll agree. They are upstairs if you wish to share any theories with them.
Oh, fantastic. The Society of Brilliance? Looks like a library to me.
I assure you, we are as well provisioned an institution as any other you'll find in this city. We simply prefer to keep our wealth away from areas of study. One must stay humble in order to achieve true academic rigor.
Can I become a member?
A most intelligent impulse. but I'm afraid it simply isn't possible.
Why?
New memberships are on hold for as long as those wretched absolutists are banging on the city gates. It does, however, give you plenty of time to prepare your admission thesis. A brisk 30,000 words should be more than sufficient. Was there anything else?
Well, that's a more encouraging answer than "you're too stupid to join us," which was what I was expecting. So this guy's being kind of nice already. I met an expeditioner claiming to work for you. She sought a Githyanki egg.
Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. I don't suppose you've stumbled across any Githyanki eggs during your travels. The Society will compensate you for any we purchase, of course.
No!
Don't you dare consider it.
Lizel's right here too. Yeah, I wasn't going to. What are you gonna do to it?
Study it, of course. The Githyanki have been a source of great debate in the Society circles in recent months. You yourself have no doubt experienced the prejudice of those who assume that, as beings of the Underdark, we are inherently evil. The Githyanki face similar prejudice, but I believe if hatched in a less violent, more intellectually stimulating environment, the child can overcome its evil predispositions.
What? You literally just said they face prejudice, as in this is not a correct assumption. And the next second you're saying the child has evil predispositions? Yes! You're letting your personal... We have a Githyanki right behind me, by the way. You're letting your personal biases affect your method. Why assume they're evil?
I assume nothing. Innate Githyanki cruelty is an established fact. No doubt you witnessed it yourself in the retrieval of the egg itself. When I have a suitable sample from my study, I will, however, prove that the effects of their biological inclination are reversible. Once out of the shell, I plan to take a twofold approach. The enforced repetition of sound, moral principle from the Paterian Code, alongside a series of psionic pulses administered to the cerebral tissue. Assuming I can accelerate its growth, I should have conclusive findings within a year or two at the most.
You want to mess with the egg. This is... Okay, you're not even... No. No. If you were saying that Githyanki grow up to be cruel because their society and their culture demands it, because the egg hatches and grows up in that kind of an environment, and that your thesis is to prove that, okay, well, we can say that Githyanki are not inherently evil because if I hatch this egg and let them grow up in a different environment, they will grow up to be not as cruel, then that's one thing. But what you're saying is that it is biologically coded into the Githyanki for them to be evil, and you're gonna run experiments on them to make those biological inclinations to go away. Which is not... Come on, that's not true. And I don't know what the hell you're doing with your Batarian code or whatever. Yes, you're trying to accelerate its growth and all? You better get cracking. You would teach the child virtue, but rear it without patience. Curious.
Tell me then, philosopher, if patience delays the fostering of the other virtues, can it be rightly called virtuous?
If your impatience is causing harm to a child, can that be called virtuous? By your words, any virtue delaying patience would itself be unvirtuous.
And therein lies your fault. You would have us argue in circles until the egg hatches naturally. Time we do not have. My findings could change the perception of Githyanki and the peoples of the Underdark for generations to come.
If you just hatched the egg normally, and then you went and told people, hey, Githyanki are not that cruel, that could be something, but okay, if you do your little brainwaves on the egg, and it turns out to be nice, what are you gonna do? Do your little brainwaves on all Githyanki eggs in the future? Soldering! Whoa, we haven't seen these options for so long! Oh my god. An experiment like this will only confirm the surface dwellers' suspicion of us.
Of course it won't. If anything, it will do quite the opposite. The academic institutions up here will finally be forced to take us seriously. Now, I'm eager to get started. So will you sell me the egg?
No!
A Gith hatchling is not a lab rat. This Skaketh should be bled dry for the mere suggestion.
Lizelle? Lizelle? Okay, we're not gonna kill people here. This experiment is barbaric. You're never getting the egg.
Then I will source another subject, and the experiment will be completed without your involvement. Progress may be delayed, but I assure you, it can never be stopped.
Nah, there's some sort of the ethics around here are not that great. It's all about science. Maybe too much about science. Which one did we get just now? Oh, ask to join. That's it. Are you mad at me now?
Changed your mind, have you? The offer's still there. A fair price for the spawn, I'd say.
I can still attack you. I can change my mind as well. Ew, I'm so sorry, but like, Dweger, the other Dwegers didn't have this problem. Well, why is your face so scaly? I was getting some... My face is itching just looking at your face. I don't quite like you, and I think Lizelle feels the same.
Is something burdening you?
If the progress of science comes at the cost of hurting people, hurting children, I mean, that's pretty bad.
A collection of Underdark delicacies, a salve for the homesick, and food for the intellectually curious.
Wait, you guys have invasion plans for Baldur's Gate as well? Is this just some generic document that they want to put on the table or what? Because
oh, a young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
This bear
I
was
heard
young,
laughter this
judging
morning.
by the teeth.
At me,
Juveniles aren't so impressive as trophies.
Too young to have put up a fight. This is no trophy. This is an embarrassment.
why do they have it here?
Baby teeth and an unmarked muzzle. Some coward killed this bear before it was yet grown.
This isn't even our first time seeing a bear statue, and yet they have different lines for different bear statues. That's so crazy.
Strange to think that I'm both brilliant and extremely
Hello?
attractive.
I'm compiling a translation dictionary so warring species of the Underdark can understand each other. It's an essential step forward.
Can we not understand each other right now? Who's involved in the warring species?
Next, I just need to interview somebody who speaks classical Meanlock.
Oh, Meanlocks. Did you just say the middle shift? She's a linguistics girl. All of my hypotheses are just that. Theories and no more. Unless I can test them under controlled conditions. I need a viable Githyanki egg. I must acquire one somehow. Or Havgelag is not a serious researcher, just a mere intellectual dilettante. Do you mind me being behind?
That might be worth a look.
Oh. That's orange, I can take it, right? No, but... Can I take it? No, I don't think I can. Yeah. Cautionary note.
Sudden restriction on visiting the docks, though.
Please do not move the painting from the attic. Whoever previously did so, your actions trapped the professor in the hidden room, an experience he is not keen to repeat. No. Turn around, turn around. Why don't you turn around, dude?
Spores.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Myconids in the Undercity. Oh, well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. I don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly.
He's a drug addict.
Still alive, so
he turned back around.
Slime leech really thinks of me.
He turned back around. I can't. Maybe I can Lae'zel Mage Hand this up. Githyanki hand. He's kind of bothering. Fine, whatever. We'll figure it out. Letter concerning Raven Hollow. Dearest Enrahel, I think you knew this was coming. If you find this note, I've already gone. I've tried everything you suggested, but the call of the Graven Hollow Library grew too strong. I know you'll be angry with me, but I know that underneath that anger will be worry. So I'm writing to tell you, don't worry about me. I trust in the library to guide my way. After all, what better visitor can it have than one whose intent is pure as mine? And what are we, if not explorers of the vast knowledge of the Underdark? Oh, how I wish I could have convinced you to come with me. But failing that, know that I am fully intent on returning to you in one piece. I won't ask you to wait for me. I only carry the hope in my heart that you will. With all my love, Dunno. Did these guys always have a uniform? Oh, they're back.
I heard laughter this morning. At me,
And I have a duty to the city and to Lord Gortash, so halt right there.
This guy always comes back to this corner. These Society of Brilliance guys have a whole uniform going on.
Research on the surface.
Omeluum! Are you here? Oh, sorry, I thought that was...
Lodge of the Society of Brilliance.
Oh, they live here. They live here directly. Oh, and this goes back out to... Wait, what?
It's just a tiny stone bounced off your rump, not a ballista bolt.
This is, Jaheira's house, right. Right, we didn't get to look around here earlier. Or the last time we were here. Minsk! Let's go see Jaheira and her family. Lime Leech. All these dwaggers and rock gnomes. Blurg! Hey, Blurg!
My gloom-lit friend. How long has it been? I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole remains in its state of suspension. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else.
Do you have any new research results? Any more experiments you want to do on me? Oh, I've become quite the expert on my tadpole since we last met.
You have? I would love to hear your conclusions, but it would not feel right to do so without my research partner. After observing the nature of your tadpole's stasis, we felt it wise to report back to the Society.
Is that okay?
Omeluum went out into the city to seek out further undeveloped infections like yours, but I have heard nothing since. I admit, I'm somewhat concerned. We are usually sticklers for updating one another on our progress.
Oh. No, even if he prefers to work alone, he should be updating people. I'll track Omeluum down. Where was it headed?
Omeluum believed the answer to this riddle lay within the city walls and held some connection to the cult of the Absolute.
Yup.
I had the distinct impression it was intentionally keeping its hypothesis from me, as though even the theory would be enough to put me in danger. Why that would be, I can only theorize myself. It is rather outside my area of expertise. Omeluum is most likely safe and well, and simply absorbed in its work. However, it would put my mind at rest to confirm it if you happen across its path.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I see him. Except, I don't think I would miss a mind flayer being in the city, and I definitely haven't seen a mind flayer so far. Have you anything to trade?
Naturally. The Underdark provided us with some most unusual salvage. Plenty to keep an inquiring mind busy.
I see you probably still have stuff I sold you before. Fantastic. Yeah, those daggers and all must be from me. Who else could they be from? You can have the fish. We have a lot of infernal iron. I don't know if I need to do anything with them. A copy's lamp. We're good. Thank you. Thank you. You're still level 5. Nice to see you, though.
Hard to explain, but I'm happier when I'm around Omeluum.
Yeah, you guys were research buddies. Or maybe even more. Oh, there's a specimen here. Lots of research. Hello?
Once I publish
Whoa.
my paper proving that it's just hyena mite infections that make gnolls so angry, I'll be famous.
You look like me! We have the same hairstyle. And you're a drow as well. Scared me for a second.
Jealous of Blurg's towering intellect. Oh, I should get to work on my acceptance speech for the Society Research Prize.
It's nice to see that they're all coming together regardless of their species and all that, just in the pursuit of knowledge and intelligence and all that. On the origins of
Are the gods truly this petty?
Does that rune normally hurt this often, Shadowheart?
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up?
No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. Even if I could have made it this far without you, I don't think I'd have wanted to.
No notes. Nope, there is one note. We gotta go get your parents back and all that, right? On the origins of evil. Devils, demons, mind flayers, drow, Githyanki. What do such creatures have in common? Conventional wisdom suggests that it is the quality we call evil. Kind of an interesting thing to think about in light of our earlier discussion about morality alignment. But how wise is this really? After all, scrape one layer beneath the surface and one finds that there are other common denominators, perhaps far more common to the individual experience than the ill-defined notion of evil. The following pages seem to detail various arguments for the origins of evil, finding its root in generational suffering, the gods, the self, and the environment, but settle on no firm conclusions. See, something like a devil or a demon, do they all have to be evil? Drows? We know that there are some good drows, like the Seldarine drows. Githyanki? Might be more of a cultural dependent thing.
Research on the surface
And Omeluum is certainly not evil.
what they call night. I still can't get used to that.
Oh, you guys must have such trouble with the sunlight here. The pronunciation of common for monstrous species, a guide for pedagogues.
And extremely attractive.
The most effective ways to teach pronunciation of common to monstrous species. Introduction, a methodical approach to the acquisition of oral fluency. Oh, this must be written by that linguistics lady downstairs. Chapter 1, Basic rules of phonetics. 2. Vowels. 3. Combining consonants. 4. Practice exercises. 5. Further guidance. 6. Species specific. Huh. Is it... There may be species out there that... They're intelligent, they're sentient, they're intelligent, but they just can't speak it properly. That's totally possible. A study of ores. A passionate collection of research about ores. Of most surprise to me is the above-grounders' enthusiasm for gold and silver. Such metals have neither the practical benefits of mithril, nor the astonishing properties of Helsik, and yet are coveted as if they were the output of Moradin's own forge. Either the above-grounders are deluded, or they're onto something. Only one way to find out. I have acquired some samples for testing. For now, these are stored in a private room, but should they prove to be as valuable as the denizens of the world above would have us think, I suppose I shall have to transfer them to an even more secure location. They study everything around here. But apparently most people have been curious about the whole tadpole business. Do you mind if I come in and check your... Oh, you've got it upstairs too. Can I?
Can't risk being in open view.
I won't steal your clothes.
Must remember, it's ch in the back of the throat.
Linguistics lady. I'm not trying to hide anything, I'm just... looking through.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
She keeps spotting me through the window on the door. A note of thanks.
I wonder what Professor Lineleach really
to our esteemed
thinks of
colleague
me.
of the Society. Your invitation to present our work at the Lodge was gratefully received. A full response will be forthcoming once I have had the opportunity to consult with my colleague Omeluum. In the meantime, please consider this note a tentative acceptance, with thanks for your interest. I look forward to speaking in person soon. The Blurg is already here. Everyone's interested in the tadpole stuff.
Why can't a man be passionate about mineral ores?
Time to skulk about.
Better pick it while no one's looking. Wow, barely.
Just out of view.
I just want to make sure we don't get caught here and thrown out of the lodge. Oh, I'm not gonna take your money. Lady Esther? Correspondence. Dear Master Havkilag, I trust this letter finds you in the best of health and spirits. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lady Esther, a fervent explorer of the world's mysteries and a dedicated enthusiast of the Sword Coast's wonders. The purpose of my correspondence today is to share with you a most thrilling discovery, namely, that I have located an active Githyanki creche right here in Faerun. Exciting news, I am sure you will agree. However, the path to this discovery was arduous indeed, and I find that I am rather depleted both in moral reserve and supplies. I am sure that someone in your esteemed position is quite familiar with the difficulty involved in infiltrating such a place, and I humbly beseech you to send forth an advance of coin that I may complete your most noble mission. I eagerly await your response and hope that you will honor my humble request in the service of your seminal work. Yours faithfully, Lady Esther. Burn this letter. Screw this guy. You can have it back.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Tempers are rising.
Oh, I'm so...
It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Quit looking. I was trying to give back the letter. You know what? Have it. It got destroyed. Whatever, I don't care. Now, in the attic. Is anyone gonna come up? No one's gonna get mad at me? Hopefully.
Don't give me trouble now.
Wait. Oh, that zoom out scared me for a second. I thought we were starting battle, my gosh.
I don't need any attention right now.
Okay, I'll take it. And the note said, don't remove the painting. Elven Eminence. Don't remove this painting? Oh. Oh!
Passionate about mineral ores.
Oh, we just automatically got teleported. That's cool. Intricate safe door. Oh, wow. Well, I'm not gonna... Am I?
Don't want to draw any attention.
Only that The one egg researcher guy was kind of pissing me off, but everyone else here is cool, I think. I don't particularly want to rob them. It's like taking away their research funds.
Breathe quiet. Move with
I'll take the money. They won't be needing this. It's fine. They can keep the silver cake stands. They can have that. Camp supplies. This though, what is this? It's not even locked. There's nothing in there, what? Someone's already opened it? Weird. You would have thought something crazy would be in here, but not really. Oh. Hey, earlier we could have gotten the dorm key downstairs, but the dorm wasn't even locked. A magical journey. Rippling with current and flashing of silver fish just under the surface, the river flows somnolently onward. That's kind of cool. Is it a different room? Where is this place? In the grand scheme of things, it's the basement? Oh, it's like the other side of this place, and there's no door. This place doesn't even have a door. Does it? How does this room even work then? Who built it like this? That's kind of crazy. But I'm curious about this empty safe though. Why is it just empty there like that? I guess that's it. We gotta find Omeluum. We'll come across him eventually, I guess. Okay, well, it was nice to meet you all. I don't got much else for you for now. We can probably get out of here now.
Given the chance, I'd make a fine principal researcher.
This person's still mad at me for trying to open the chest earlier. Okay, why don't we go visit Jaheira's again, but with Jaheira and Minsk? Hold on. We're going home, guys! By the way, where on earth is Boo? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I forgot to link him back earlier. I just realized when I was in camp. Do you know how to walk back if I just let you free roam? Yes. Yes, you do. Okay, fantastic. Good thing we didn't actually walk that far.
Harborview Park, generously maintained by the Janeth family since 1482 DR.
It's kind of a small park.
Breeze must be blowing inland today.
I'm getting distracted by the park already.
Belching smoke and metal screeches. Keep the city peaceful.
He's a lovely man, Simon, but he's seen better days. Please, try not to disturb him.
Is he sick? Simon?
They should be at home with their loved ones.
Look around you. It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment. But for how long?
The only moment you're living in is this one. Worry about the next one when it comes.
It's more like we don't have capacity to worry about the next moment.
Recovery is a hard journey. The hardest. It needs a controlled environment. I'm sure you're lovely. But you see, strangers, it's difficult. You understand?
Is this a sick person?
Bloody hate them.
I'm sorry. I don't think I can help you. I'm not fit for service.
Oh, is he like a veteran of some kind?
Please, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I'm just looking for a little quiet.
Discharged from the fist, something like that. Hey guys!
It was just a tiny stone bounced up. Commanders put me in charge. On your way, citizen.
Oh, I just automatically assumed that you would care about Minsk, but maybe you don't?
Commanders put...
Oh, okay. Harper report no leads. Hi Harper. I'm sorry to report that we've had no leads on the boys' parents. If they were indeed among the first taken by the cult, then their trail has long gone cold. It's a grim thought, but perhaps they were deemed unworthy of ascending and sent to serve the cult's purpose in some other way. I hope he's settling in there. It may well be he has nowhere else to go. An unread report all this time. The boy's parents. Which boy? Hey guys, we're home again.
Thank you for looking out for her. Now bring her back alive. She's too old for any heroic death nonsense.
Oh, maybe there really isn't too much
Sword at
more.
my side and hamster.
I hear you've been causing Mother some trouble. Remember what I told you about causing Mother trouble?
There was talk of your hammer and Minsk's head as the anvil.
Oh.
Good boy. Just remember, Fig has always wanted a hamster.
Boo would be proud to join such a warrior in battle. But Minsk would be dead. You are heard and understood, Ryan.
They know exactly how to deal with him.
I hear you.
There was...
Good.
Okay.
But...
What about the older kids? Probably know a little bit more.
Jaheira is possessed of noble taste in company. You must be a fine servant indeed.
Good, keep playing. I think they like Boo.
I'll tend the sanctuary till the real druid is ready to return. Make sure that happens, eh? I'm still just an apprentice. Okay,
we got something from Ryan.
Have a lot on my mind.
But that's, I think that's mainly it.
Guzzling the water recently.
Okay, we'll go save the world and hopefully everything will be all good again in no time. Now this little bottom area here, was there anything more? It's just a little balcony-ish kind of place.
They haven't even paid us for the shipment yet.
Oh, that's the docks. Okay, yeah, we've been there already. I kind of want to try to get to the end. Oh, we can get the cash here as well, that's right. The actual Baldur's Gate, I don't think they'll let us go through, but I'm curious what their excuse is. Because it's the upper city, right? So is it barred? The entrance between the lower city and the upper city?
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle chatter.
What are you talking about? You're literally just standing right there.
No admission to the upper city until further notice. Residents may queue up and wait.
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know how closely they watch it.
Right, these people here.
But there's probably grates and things down there to keep trash like us out.
Nah, you're right. And I'm not the best swimmer anyway.
For some reason, there was already a mound here, but I didn't open this.
There's something off here, but I don't know what.
Good intuition.
It's supposed to be safe past the gate, if they ever let anyone in. Bastards!
They want to keep the rich people safe.
It's supposed to be...
Coming of Baldur.
The brain.
Pack.
Oh!
Stay away from the gate.
But I have to just have a look, if you don't mind.
If you go any further,
whoa!
The brain will dominate us. We are not ready.
We should heed the Emperor's warning. Passing the gate could be the death of us.
Oh, I just wanted to talk to the fists, that's all. Can I not? Oh gosh. What is that from?
You do realize what we're signing up for here, don't you?
Queue's just ahead.
We're allowed to queue up if we wanted to.
If you're looking to get into the upper city, you'll need to join the queue.
As you were, citizen.
Yeah, I think that might be. Oh! Oh! Oh, goodness.
Surrender. Subject dominate. Kneel.
back.
Mind broken. Slowed by the Netherbrain's psyche-shattering might. When I'm really curious, what's at the end of this?
We might not be able
Watch yourself. I'm on my third spat of the day with dogs who don't think the rules apply to them.
Single file, please. You sure about that? Look what they're making us do now.
Well, you can't do this to me. There's people here. There's conversations to be heard.
You'd better have an inroad into the upper city. Oh, we sold everything, but it still won't be enough.
These people are fancy looking.
Hope we can at least rent a room inside, if this line ever moves.
Some of the shaking might just be from our inner minds, because these people are standing in the lines, no problem.
Got gold, I hope. Most of us will be lucky to afford a basement in the upper city.
But it's safe in there.
I've never seen anything like it. Why can't they just let us in?
What are you gonna miss the most?
About what?
About not living in the upper city after we get
Complaining
in.
won't get you in any faster. Being able to afford things, probably. You do realize what we're signing up for here, don't you?
Is it that different? The disparity, the what do you call it? The financial disparity between the lower and the upper city?
What business do they have shutting us out of the safest part of the city? There's room for everyone in there. We'll be butchered alive when the Absolute gets here, and they won't care a fig.
You've cracked the code.
We've been standing in the sun all goddamn day. Fists don't even care.
Just be glad they're not even doing anything to you in the line. Look at everyone else.
Listen to reason.
They won't exactly let us starve to death.
Single file, please.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just here to listen to the queue, that's all. We can't even get in the gate anyway. You're acting like it's possible. Is it? Wait, is it possible?
I guess it makes things easier for them if I drop dead.
Because we can click on it. Not that they'll let me, right?
Fists seem tired, don't they? Maybe some silver would perk them up and get the line moving. I could drop my coin purse. Maybe that'd spice things up a bit.
If you were rich enough to be in Upper City to begin with, you'd probably already be inside.
God, I never thought I'd reach the front of the line.
What are you gonna miss the most?
Good luck. You could be waiting a while if you're just joining.
Not living in the upper city.
Does this look like the queue to you? Didn't think so. Now get back over there where you belong.
I'm gonna get a little closer.
Don't know why you get to skip the line, but go on then.
Oh, really?
We've been told to expect you. Head on through.
Okay, this could be an extremely... We're getting stopped periodically, but it's not in time. Oh!
It feels like it's being crushed.
Can't use reactions. Oh. Oh!
The line's not moving.
Oh, they just bring you back. Huh. That's kind of interesting. Were we even allowed to touch the gate? I don't think so. They probably just... Well, how does that actually work, though? The Emperor has the ability to teleport us a little bit, or like what? How does that? That's a little bit scary to think about. We were just getting endlessly stunned and mind broken. We should be dead, really. But somehow we're still alive. Okay.
God is busy with that patrol.
Okay, that's fine.
That graffiti. It almost looks like it was done in my hand. Did I do this?
This graffiti? How would you recognize that?
That graffiti from before. I never thought I'd see it again.
Why did it stand out?
Well, I think I was the one who did it. I can recognize my own handwriting. How long ago was this? Years? All the time I spent training, hidden away from the world. I think I must have wanted to leave my mark somewhere. just to prove I existed. Even to myself.
I guess they can take away your memories, but the little things that make you you, the way you write, the way you walk, they can't take that away. Should we do anything about that? Maybe that means you lived around here before then. Well, we've seen this kind of graffiti in a lot of different places. Is this the only one that's yours? Oh, I got a whole little area here. Is this okay? We're not going to the gate. Smarmy swaggerer boots. Well maintained and clean. It's okay, I'm not gonna take someone's shoes. Was someone going skinny dipping here? Maybe. Maybe. Messenger rat. Messenger rat.
You met my hamster.
You guys can talk to animals, right?
Minsk could have a word.
There's creeps in cloaks creeping around down in the sewers.
Cloaks? I think we got rid of them already, if you were talking about the ballists.
That's not really news, I suppose. There's always creeps in cloaks down there.
I thought you were somebody's messenger. You're just a random rat. Okay. Are we allowed to go up there? Where is there? It's like a whole separate other location. Oh yeah, like there is another part of the city here. Hey, I'm like losing track of what we're doing. Let me just have a look here. We're still trying to find Oscar. The Steel Watch Foundry. We're probably not gonna go with a route to bomb the whole place because everyone's gonna die. Deal with the guy that's driving the submersible. Sure. We need to find Oscar before we do anything with the heart of Mystic Carrion. We're not doing this one. We're trying to find Omeluum. Cazador's Palace. I think we can do that soon too, like if we... Yeah, just to clear the place out a little bit, maybe now we should go to Cazador's. So we can go to Cazador's Palace or the Devil's Fee. Let's go to the Devil's Fee, because we sort of just walked past it, but I didn't do too much earlier. Yeah, let's try to retread a little bit before covering new ground, if possible. This guy has no mail.
Fiend worship. I'm not trying to pick a fight, Will, but it really seems like a blatantly ill-advised idea.
It's the furthest thing from my mind. Besides, Shadowheart, not all fiends are cut from the same scorched cloth.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
How do they differ then? The number of horns? The exact timbre of their evil laugh?
Could be most anything. Their willingness to torment their travel partners with wisecracks, for example.
You calling Shadowheart a fiend? Speaking of fiends, since we're going to the Diabolist, which I associate with hell and stuff, thought we'd bring Karlach and Will with us for this.
The Devil's Fee.
Right, as a recap as to what was going on here. We found some note somewhere that mentioned that, hey, there's a Diabolist, I think named Helsik here. And we exited out of his basement. His or her basement, I think it's a he. We just left because I wasn't in the middle of that quest, but now I am.
Even if you and our friend ended up having werewolf cubs, they'd be so adorable.
Werewolf cubs? Who are you talking about?
I've shown no signs of lycanthropy, thank you very much. But should that change, I'll take it you're volunteering to be childminder.
What are you...
Buy me some protective gloves and I'm all for it.
Wait, what? Werewolf cubs?
So you have to go.
I'm not following this conversation. Why would there be werewolves in this conversation here? Shadowheart, is there something you want to tell me about?
Crooks and swindlers beware. Steal from the Devil's Fee and it won't be the flaming fist who come knocking.
Ooh.
That's curious.
Lockpicking impossible. Oh, I don't want to piss people off, but...
Never seen a gem like this. Bet it's a fake.
These are real Hellish gems.
Some of Menauros' hoard. Must be a Diabolist running this shop with so many devilish artifacts.
Oh, so if you just randomly came into this shop, that's how you might know that there's a Diabolist here, too. Avernus Survival Guide. A chapter titled On Traversing the First Layer. The text details the terrain of the Avernus, a bleak, rocky landscape beneath a black sky with rivers of blood rushing between the cracks. The most frequent guidance given to adventurers on encountering any of the plane's many physical perils, to simply turn around and run. To combat the spiritual perils, the company of a cleric is of paramount importance, to soothe those swayed by the plane's evil influence, or to consecrate the corpses of those who succumb. Well, if we're going to hell, we do have a cleric right here. Oh, pleasant. Pleasant. Do you guys want to try touching this?
These are real infernal gems. Straight from Menauros.
This is probably important because lockpicking impossible.
Well, well, infernal gems, straight out of Menauros. A rare sight outside of the Hells.
Infernal gems straight from the heart of Menauros. For that special someone.
Well, Shadowheart succeeded it, but it didn't feel like we got much more information than the failed ones. For a special someone?
That's curious.
Monster's Horn.
The horns of a real war devil. But they were a pain to acquire.
It's like a museum in here. Orb of Infernal Envisioning.
Within the crystal, you see the devil Raphael sipping from a goblet of blood-red wine. He smiles as he catches your eye. Can he see you?
Probably. Probably. So you would need an orb to see the someone? He's waiting for me to go back and accept his deal. But why would I, if I can just contact the Diabolist myself? Oh, hello. Oh! Hey, our dude's right here.
A portrait of a noble devil. Charming, sophisticated, deadly.
Yeah, we want to be careful about devils.
That's curious.
Monster's Skull. Wow, I feel like I'm going through a museum.
A fake devil head. A lot of effort for a piece of window dressing.
This is real. A death devil skull, by my reckoning.
Death devil? How big are they? Oh my goodness.
Next, I wonder. This head's no local, certainly. A death devil from the fugue plane.
I feel like all of my companions know way more about Avernus than me.
The head of a death devil, straight from the fugue plane. More hideous than I imagined.
Nothing from Karlach.
Aramin the Erudite, the epitome of devilish charm, wit, and grace.
Many, many devilish things around here. We're not allowed to look at books. Hi? Hi. Fiendish Resilience Radiant. A gold dwarf. You kind of look like Raphael's little minion. Okay, hi, cool.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee.
Oh no. Definitely something up with this one. Trust me.
How long were you working on that rhyme? Your hoard of genuine infernal items is impressive. Show me the really good stuff. Avoid the main topic first.
Well, well. It's been a while since I've had such discerning custom. Here, you may browse my more curated selection.
That didn't seem to rhyme, but there was a bit of a poetic quality to it. Oh, skulls! Web grenades! Explodes into a tangly mess that embwebs creatures caught within. Kinda cool. Cloak of the Weave! You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Absorb elements. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack. Could be interesting. Could give it to Gale just for a full outfit. Gemini gloves. Cantrips targeting foes and allies can target an additional creature. Oh, hey. That seems like it'll be useful, right? Getting an extra attack. Spell-seeking gloves. When you make a spell attack roll, you can spend a sorcery point to gain advantage. What the heck is a sorcery point? Does anybody have a sorcery point around here? I don't recognize that resource at all. Interesting. Caitiff staff. Hats. Gibbous of the Worshipful Servant. At the start of combat, gain momentum equal to charisma modifier. Momentum is like being able to walk further. Not the biggest of deals. Shapeshifter hat. Increase your wild shape charge by 1. No, we have enough charges every day anyway. Curious about these gloves. Will, could you do me the favor of buying them? Scroll of Phantasmal Killer. 4 to 40 psychic damage per turn. Cannot move, has disadvantage on ability checks. That seems crazy. I don't think I've seen this one before. Or maybe I have it, but I've never noticed it. Anyway, yeah, even these gloves are better than what he has right now. I'll take the gloves and maybe this one for Gale.
Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember, discretion is key at the Devil's Fee.
You have secrets to tell us?
My most perceptive prospective customer. Welcome back.
Did you help? Wait, she just said discretion is key. She's not gonna tell us. Did you help Lord Gortash retrieve some hellish curios by any chance?
You must be awfully familiar with our esteemed Archduke to know about a thing like that.
We were lovers. It was all very steamy.
My, what a juicy morsel. I didn't think he liked your type. Anyway.
Shadowheart made a face in the back, did you see?
You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer.
Who's Lord Mammon?
Mammon. I knew it. I did.
Who is Lord Mammon? She didn't actually care about my relationship with Gortash at all. Material wealth is a vain illusion. If you seek meaning and purpose, try compassion. Give us a hint. I'm a monk. After being with Gortash, I became a monk because I couldn't handle him.
You're telling me wealth is an illusion? What part of Mammon worshipper do you not understand?
The entire part.
You want answers, you pay, just like everyone else. Mammon is nothing if not egalitarian.
Well, you know what I do to people that make me pay money. It's customary for any salesperson to offer a free sample. I don't... It's only 1,000 gold. Not the biggest of problems.
The first hit's free, eh? Oh, fine. I'll humor you, mortal. Just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing.
Specifically?
I can reveal to you that I opened a portal for Lord Gortash.
I probably need a little bit of context here about who Mammon is, but contextually, is it one of the gods? A god of wealth, maybe? Something to do with hell? Greed? Oh, we kind of know Gortash. Wait. Raphael told me the crown of Karsus was stolen from Mephistopheles. Were you involved with that?
Raphael. That sounds vaguely familiar,
Oh my God.
but I have a terrible memory for names. The only thing that jogs it is coin.
And the first hit's free. Pay 1 gold.
Oh, come now. Don't be miserly.
Pay 100 gold. You might end up paying more in the end.
I mean, I suppose that'll do. Stingy bastard. Yes, you are quite correct. The Crown of Karsus left the vault, and an opportunity opened for a devil named Raphael. His House of Hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Karsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One can only wonder what he has planned for the crown. The answers to that can probably be found within his house.
This is kind of sub...
Looks like we owe Raphael a house call.
But can we go? This is kind of main questy too. I was trying to avoid some of them, but like a sub-main quest. Because this is to do... Ultimately, what are we trying to do here? We're trying to steal the Orphic Hammer so that we could possibly break Orpheus out when the time comes to it. Can you help me break into the House of Hope?
What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless.
This woman's annoying.
Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
You can't stop me though. You stopped me at the gate earlier, but this one I don't think you can stop me. There's gotta be another way because not everyone's gonna have 20k at this point. I don't even want to give her one of Raphael's artifacts, but I suppose that's a fair trade. Waive the fee, and I'll add one of Raphael's artifacts to your collection. Oh, jeez, man. We could steal it back maybe with Astarion.
Let me tell you what happens if Raphael even suspects I'm poking around his home. I'll be scattered across the hells like a broken snuff box. The price stays.
Your orb! Isn't he listening to us talk about this right now? That's a steep sum. I need some time to mull this over.
Mull or don't mull, it matters not to me. If you have coin, return. If not, don't.
There has to be another way. There has to be.